driving quickly. I wanted to get back with this new machine and enter those rivers I'd seen from the air. The Hovercraft was unlike any other vehicle. It skimmed the water and drove a little like a car. I'd been stopped so often in these northern tidal rivers by sandbars and marshland. This wouldn't happen this time. I'd never been so anxious. I could imagine how it was going to feel. Floodplain. It was only 4 months ago that I'd seen this machine spinning in a little pond in Melbourne. I'd almost mastered the controls of this strange craft. It barely touched the water. It went over 70 kilometres an hour, and it had no brakes. It could easily carry 2 people with camera gear and had a range of 150 kilometres. Our base camp was between here and the South Alligator River, so we could explore swamp, then sea and river passages. There seemed nowhere that we couldn't go. map showed waterways that looked completely inaccessible. And we thought we saw some whistling ducks ahead. This is how the early explorers once saw them over many regions of this land. We estimated over 10,000 whistling ducks in this flock. To reach these birds by conventional transport would have been almost impossible. Our freedom opened up all sorts of territories, some of which were not going to be surrendered easily. These water buffalo were quite curious by our intrusion. The bull was not going to give up his ground. It may have been all bluff, but it worked. We decided it was a good time to leave and headed back to camp. At 8 o'clock next day, we were skimming the beach and heading up the South Alligator River. This is a tidal river and is the home of the jabiru and big saltwater crocodiles. The catfish were swarming, eating. The crocodiles were sliding, hunting. It was easy to get close to film them, and just as easy to get quickly away. In the wet season, this entire plain is flooded, so when the ground is exposed, it's not really well suited to four-wheel drive vehicles, unless they come equipped with skyhooks. Once the floodplains are passed, the river opens up to a deep, wide waterway. Further up, the river narrows as sandbars block the way. When the annual rains come, these large sandbars are deep under the fast-moving water. Now in the dry, they were home for a dingo bitch. With a little searching in the nearby scrub, we found her lair.